So I was just getting home and I decided to do the boots on the ground. And so I said, friend, play boots on the ground on Amazon. And she played it. And you know, when I was done, right, that was it. And then this song came on. This ain't it. Baby. This ain't it, okay? I don't even know the name of the dude who sung Boots on the Ground because I just been ghetto, just been kind of boots on the ground. This ain't it. So I had walked out, left out, and left it playing. Listen to this ain't it with me.
This song goes out to all the fellas. They got something they want to say.
I ain't even
They
heard
don't
the
really
whole
know how to
song.
say it, so here I say it for you. I want you to pay attention.
Let me
Listen.
hear you.
If you need me to pay your bills, if you need me to come and take care of your kids, better find you a sugar daddy. Cause baby, this
That's
ain't
why I
that.
turned around then. I'm like,
Yeah, your baby daddy keep calling your phone. You expect for me to pay the bill to keep it turned on. Better find you a sugar daddy. Cause baby, this ain't that.
Oh, yeah.
You can call me cheap if you want.
If you want,
Good if you want. Don't worry about it, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
I see, I know you gotta pay to play, I don't mind, but I promise I ain't nobody's fool. See, we were just coolin', until you let me put it down. And now the light bill, phone bill, cable bill, rent bill, due every time I come around. Oh,
due
she
every
think it's
month,
Santa
baby.
Claus. She think it's a birthday every day. Got me confused with Burger King, baby. But I promise you can't have it your way. If you need me to pay your bills, if you need me to come and take care of your kids, better find you a sugar daddy. Cause baby, this ain't that.
I don't know where he got the lyrics for that one, but baby, let me tell you something. What the fuck? You distracted us with boots on the ground. You distracted us. We didn't know the type of shit you was really saying. And I'm not saying you wrong. I'm not saying you right either, but this wasn't it. I'm so glad that a lot of us like boots on the ground because I seen the video with Michelle Obama and Mama Tina doing boots on the ground. Then I seen Kamala doing boots on the ground. My mama just said she want to do boots on the ground. I'm not big on line dances and catching on to fads or anything like that. But I am big on, you know, shit, if we all liking it, we all doing it together. I will not learn Tamil dance. It's too many steps. I'm not gonna do it. But this song made me think, it said every time he come around, the light bill and the cable bill do that shit do every month. You know what I'm saying? We want you to pay a bill and take care of our kids. What the fuck you think we doing? And working, and some of us going back to school, and we taking care of our kids, and we paying our own light bill and cable bill and water bill. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a sugar daddy. You say you put it down. You got to pay to play. Ain't that what you said? So paying the bills, that's the bare fucking minimum. Because when you come over, ain't you using said lights, said cable, said water? I don't have a cable bill though. You know what I'm saying? But if I did, I'd pay that too. And I don't because shit, I'm watching all these screaming things, which is another cable bill by itself. But I'm at a point where I guess they say we going through perimenopause or whatever, but I just think it's a generational thing where we are going to go out and get it. So you know what I'm saying, the bare minimum, paying the light bill and the sugar daddy. Like I thought sugar daddy mean you was giving up some sugar. That's not even a condiment. Paying a light bill or what? Baby, I don't know what the said name was. Alexa, what's the name of this song? Alexa, who is this song by?
That was This Ain't That from This Ain't That by 803 Fresh.
803 Fresh. This ain't that. And it's crazy because I feel like if it was a female saying, you know, something out of the way, like, you know, they how independent, like, I like Cash Doll. I really do. And Cash Doll in love right now, okay? So Cash Doll told us they for everybody. She told us that a long time ago. Like, they for everybody. You can just go pick one and he probably belong to somebody else. And that's one of my favorite fucking songs. I'm a Cash Doll fan, right? But I'm also Glow, and I'm listening to Glow, and Glow said we FNF, okay? And then Cardi getting her league back, and Cash Doll got her league back in such an amazing fucking way. So let me tell you, we don't need no sugar daddy. Now, don't think it's free, you know, okay? Because, baby, we know what we worth. And if I can do 100, I don't need your 50, but you got to do more than 100 to get my attention off of what I got to put my 100 too. You know what I'm saying? I had a guy text me and tell me, maybe I need somebody that don't have any priorities. And I was like, that was dumb as fuck to say, number one. But number two is, men make time for what they want, just like women do. We make time for what we want. If I don't want to, I'm not going to. And if you don't want to, you're not going to. And being a father is, to me, no excuse, because I have my kids every day. And I co-parent, so I know the load I carry compared to the load he carry. So that ain't no excuse if you wanted to, you know, pay to play. But I also heard Terry Ellis Ross say she date younger. So I was like, well, I could try it. It ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I was raised off of it ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, you trick off of it a little bit. Because you have to be able to do something that's going to be beneficial to me, sacrificing my peace of mind. Okay? Because I could either, you know, use my time and energy, which is priceless and it's unreplaceable. I could use my time and energy to be listening to your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or I could choose to be studying, or I could be watching TV, or I could have drinks with the girl. Like I could choose. You know, I got choices, and I'm gonna choose what feel good for me. And if it's not that, if it ain't making dollars and it ain't making sense, but not in the monetary way, if I'm giving you more energy and you ain't pouring back, you can forget about it. And you could be the biggest sugar daddy and pay all the fucking bills, and you still wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that, you know? I seen where Ace Metaphor was saying how men didn't like a full woman. They only liked what they felt like they could get from her. And there was a lot of people in the comment, men, okay? It was a lot of men in their feelings. They was in them feelings. They were deep down in them feelings. Because he was like, y'all don't like women for real. Y'all just like the satisfaction you get from being with the woman. And I sat back and I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I have said that a lot, that most men don't like women. And I think we started listening. We was like, you don't have to like us because we like our motherfucking selves. Baby, do you hear me? I love myself. I date myself. I give myself flowers. I go out. I enjoy my company. I can rock with me. So you have to compete with that kind of peace, because that's peace, baby. And that's peace. It's in every Bible, every book. Peace is priceless. You understand? So, him saying that about a sugar daddy was just like, it blew my mind. I was like, you don't pay a light bill? Okay, but you using the lights too. Okay, but that just go to show a man's maturity, because it's some men out here that won't play about a light. You know what I'm saying? A light will never get turned off. And there's some men out here that don't care whether their kids got lights. It just depends on the level of maturity. But I was raised by a real man. And I was also raised by some hustling independent women. So we can play this however you want to. But if men think at the bare minimum, when them YNs flying you out, you getting flued out. You know what I'm saying? With the YNs and baby, let me tell you something. It's a whole new generation of men teaching these men to hate women. Like Ace, but then let me say, maybe it's not the men that's teaching the men. Maybe it's the single black women that's being raised. I mean, that's raising these kids by ourselves. And so they don't have a male figure in their lives. And then they only see us tired and angry and getting played out by generation before men, and they like, I don't want to give this suffering to another black one, because that would hurt my. But then it's also a set of men out there, baby. They be setting the bar so high. I watched the girl get proposed to. The whole school was in on it. You hear me, baby? They told her students was outside acting up. She get out there, and he got the sign say, "Will you marry me?" The little boys got roses, handing them to her. And I'm like, oh my God, like this right here. Then I seen the video of a girl walk into a proposal. She ain't even over her own damn proposal. She thought it was her cousin. I'm like, oh, okay. That little water bill, cable bill that he was complaining about, this man spent that on some roses to say how he felt about her. And it's not always about money. But something else I seen on Facebook, they said that we cover you more than it has to do with money. Because whatever you give us, we could turn it into something bigger. And I remember being at the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Every picture where something significant going on, there was a black woman in every picture. Every picture that was of importance. I ain't saying get you one, but baby, y'all better come down here and get y'all one of these chicken sandwiches, and then come correct. Like, I'm telling you, I'm even finna break this damn fan and say, fuck the boots on the ground, because is that what he rapping about, baby? Master P used to tell us we can get our hair and nails done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. T.I. told us we could have whatever we like. They song about giving us the moon and the stars and all that stuff, and then you talking about a couple $100? I would say that if you got the opportunity to put it down, like he said in that song, why don't you let me put it down? Like, shit, that worth a couple $100 right there. At the bare minimum. But you use lights, you know what I'm saying? That takes energy, because some people out there charging more than that for it. But you know what? Keep a little couple $100. Keep a little couple $100. Cause get what? Ain't shit gonna change around here? Nothing. But that ain't what I want. I want somebody that understands my value. And the video, damn, I just watched another one, where he said when the man knows your value and he pour into that, that's the sexy shit. Oh my God. Somebody submissive. Y'all, everybody want to speak submissive. I want a wife that's going to submit. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm never, ever giving keys to anybody that I don't feel like can drive. You understand? I'm not giving keys to somebody I don't feel like I'm safe in the car with. I'm not submitting to somebody that can't lead. And I'm not the only one. Like, that's real. Like, we like, they keep on talking about submit. Do they know what it, like, them little couple $100, baby, that let me know if you give me a couple $100 to keep the lighters on. And I need a sugar daddy. Then that makes me think that you think this is transactional. That's what it is, I ain't got that kind of money to spend. You know what I'm saying? But no, leave me alone. Let me stay on over here. Because if that's what you thinking, when I know it's a big dog out there, a big dog that won't play the radio about me. And the crazy thing about it is, I probably stepped over and pushed him out the way and was like, move. I'm finna go outside and look at the moon. Because my peace is like, you know, I don't play about it. It's so, listen. Okay? And I can play music, I can watch movies. I got to study. I can do all of that by my damn self. Or I could take myself out to eat. I could take myself to the movies. I could do anything. I'm a +1 right now. But this kind of peace, though, you can't entice me out of no motherfucking light bill. You understand? Because we gonna carry them. But what I'm saying, though, is like, well, don't blame me in that say we ain't get enough recognition. We don't get enough appreciation. We don't get enough. You know, I be seeing, I'm like, God, where you keeping them at? Because they is not on this shelf. Somebody said something about, it was a post on Facebook that said, I joined Tinder. Now, F it, I've deleted Tinder. And I was like, you know, those apps are like that, but it's like thrifting. You got to go through the shit that everybody else done through out and clean that shit up and, you know, make it kind of cute. Redecorate it, cut it, dye it, put some holes in it. I don't know. Dress it up. Because we be like, God, what a good man that they ain't on Amazon. They inside like we inside. Because we are literally, I said another video today where they said all the good women put up in the house. We inside ordering groceries, don't want no, you know, and I don't know if it's because of COVID where we just done got to the point where we don't want no internet, or maybe it's because all the men that approach us are the men that's like this, that think we looking for a sugar daddy, so they approach us the wrong way, and we like, I ain't going to get no goddamn gas from over there because I know how many gonna be, and so we just get so disgusted with going out because the kind that we want, the kind that we was, where he is, you know what I'm saying? I had a dude at a gas station one time. He was sitting in the car calling at me. I was like, oh, good goddamn well. He don't expect me to walk up to this motherfucker. And if that's how he think I am to approach me, then I need to go to a different gas station anyway. I need a man that's gonna like, hey, little mama, let me pump that gas for you. Let me pay it. I'm like, no, because if you pay for my gas, you gonna want to be my sugar daddy. So I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? And I probably have done that a couple of times. I know I had. I've taught my kids, just like my dad had taught me, to put air in the tire if the tire goes flat or, you know, whatever. And so I've taught my daughters young. I had my cousin told me on Easter, she said, I pulled up on you. You want baby girl with putting air in the tire? I was like, I didn't want you to see us, but I just had to buy 4 new tires. 4 new tires. And the mother come to me talking about the sugar daddy because he paid the light bill. I was raised by that. I know what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm make it happen. So men that think like this, and then maybe he just had this rope, you know, from the situation he had encountered or whatever, which a lot of people do. But now said somebody, you got the new Range Rover and the new bags, and you think, wait, what? Baby, let me. they said we need to mix Sierra prayer with Cash Doll prayer with the lick back from like Tiana Taylor, and then we not considering no spin of blocks like Nelly and Shanti. That's cute for them, you know what I'm saying? But that's ain't everybody's story. But that song right there is a fool. Do you hear me? I'm finna tell her I dislike that. I'm finna report the song. I'm finna write somebody and report it, ask him to remove it, because how dare. And it's not just that song. Like, I'm only picking on that song because I seen everybody liking Boots on the Ground. I was up here, you know, doing my own little Boots on the Ground. I hate that sound. It really does hurt me. But I learned the dance, and then I was like, let me put my name on mine. Do you hear me? When I put my boots on the ground, feel me. And then I came home, and then I said, let me, you know, do it with the fans and stuff like that. And this other song came through that truly disturbed my soul and my being. My whole soul was stirred up. Like, I feel like I need to go buy all the CDs and just stomp on them and burn them and stuff like that. That's just something where, well, Tupac said when they did that to him, they bought his CDs at the store. He was like, they still bought them. They did, didn't they? You did get your money, didn't you? On that other side, but he probably didn't get what you was worth. He probably got like a dime on each little CD or whatever. Even them double discs that he had. But I am so, you know, disturbed, because I bet you Mama Tina and Auntie Michelle and even Aunt Kamala wouldn't be Boots on the Ground if they heard that one. We be boycotting him, you know what I'm saying? But because Boots on the Ground came out first, we just gonna chop this last one up to misjudge a character. Or, you know, maybe somebody voted for him. But I'm finna delete it up out of that catalog so she won't even, don't send me not even a song in the genre of no shit like that. You understand? Because I know the algorithm be algorithming. But don't algorithm that shit in there. You understand? I don't want to hear that. I'm not even going to listen to Boots on the Ground for the month of May, because it's Mother's Day in this month. And I feel insulted. Because I didn't know he felt like this. Nothing about these damn fans. And I love this dance. And then the sugar daddies can't even do Boots on the Ground. You understand? And gangsters ain't doing Boots on the Ground. So who you ready for? Who Boots on the Ground for? Is it the same one that says spending time with kids? Because if we got to spend time with kids, go to work, stay in shape, mind our business, support our friends, stay sane, protect, serve, submit. Don't forget, submit. Put that motherfucker in there. That's how take care of the kids. And then help with the parents. And what else we doing? Going back to school, getting degrees, starting businesses, bossing up. I need to holler him. Somebody tag him in this video. Let me holler him. Because let's have a conversation. What the fuck was you going through when you wrote this one? Because I, as a creative myself, we can think of some crazy shit, like the stories that we can come up with. But that felt personal. You understand? And I want to meet the woman who made him, who inspired you to write that. You understand? Because somebody, okay. That's one reason why I'm like, I don't want to date another creative person, because you won't write about me in no diss song. You understand? Because Cash Doll bodied that one. She got her lick back, Cash. I was like, oh, that stung me, Cash. And I ain't even. But game on. Okay? Because the Cash Commandments, I follow them, write them down. Step one. You know what I'm saying? And you better look good when you fucking do it. Okay, Cash? Get your foot up off of. Get your foot. But, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This definitely ain't what, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go listen to it, the whole thing. And then let me know what you think. Because maybe I'm looking too much into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm creative, so I can visualize him. I don't want you to keep my kids. My kids don't know you. They don't even know about you. Okay, so maybe I'm just, you know, maybe I'm just so like maybe I need to look at the lyrics with it. You know what I'm saying? Because Amazon Music will show you the lyrics. Maybe I need to. Nah, I ain't giving that shit a second try. No. I heard enough. And I only made it halfway through my song. I had walked in there when I heard the first 3 lines, and I came back and I'm like, what the fuck he just saying? I'm getting goddamn well. But you know, I am like T.I. though. On that, they had showed that T.I. meme where he was turning light. I'm gonna cut all the lights off because God's light is still on. And that light brighter than these little dim ass lights. These ain't even the same light bulbs that was out when men was paying real light bill. You know what I'm saying? But I remember watching, I think it says Everybody Hates Chris, and he was like, the daddy get the big piece of chicken because the daddy keep the lights on. So if you can't read, that's daddy's fault because he didn't keep the lights on. But we keep it on. We doing it all. The lights, the water, we going out and get the bacon coming in, frying it. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why we want to submit, because if we do submit and you make a little bit more money and then you start talking shit, you think I'm your sugar daddy. And you like, hold up. Get out. It's over. Blocked. Delete. Next. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'd be really interested to see what prompted him to make this one. You know what I'm saying? Because inquiring minds want to know, should I boycott Boots of the Rack? Because I break this. I pay too much for this him thing. But I will be like, but you know, it's just like with the CDs you're going to pay for now. So I'd be in class somewhere using this one, okay? But I ain't going to do that dance no more until I get the explanation about this him. This ain't it. I got to keep my fan, but this ain't it. I refuse to believe this. Is it this?